Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
or finding Brock and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or this episode, we're gonna go with a classic, Cardi B and Offset. Did y'all see that new video, Clout? No idea what it's about.
It don't matter. Them niggas look good together.
I'm assuming clout meaning like
clout
niggas,
chasing niggas.
Yeah, but I was just so distracted by booty, by latex, and booties, and like the bright yellow colors in the contrast to skin. That
the color of yellow and brown goes together very well.
Like I kept saying something about this video, like God, they look good in this video, and I couldn't even put my fucking finger on it. And I think it's just black, like just black and brown skin when it comes to that, right? And I'm just love how they just embracing their inner hood love, and telling you niggas that they don't care.
They don't. Right?
Looks like we said your inner Barack and Michelle, Jay-Z and Beyonce, or Cardi B and motherfucking Offset. Mm-hmm. Okay? Well, did you see the video?
Yes.
I watched the video, but I need to watch it again because I kind of missed it. Now, who is it? The Migos, Offset, or Cardi B song?
It's Offset featuring Cardi B.
Oh, is it on his CD? The Father of 10?
Actually, it's not.
Oh. They was just in the studio and like, oh, we gonna just put this down real quick.
I guess so.
You know what? Ain't no wrong.
Maybe they're gonna release it on the deluxe.
Can they release a joint album?
I'm waiting for it.
Are they gonna do like a Beyonce and Jay-Z on the run type stuff?
I hope
Have they
so.
been on tour together already?
Migos and Cardi B has been on tour, but not
Offset. I don't know if Offset got enough to. Let me stay on track. Who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambis.
And this is episode 243, y'all.
Hey, happy Friday.
This has been a long fucking week.
Even my direct reports was like, I was having my like Willow one-on-one meetings, and they was like blessings for the weekend.
It has been a long week.
You know it's Holy Week, honey.
It is.
Y'all in quiet meditation and prayer. Y'all lucky I'm here. Because you know I don't believe in doing too much on Good Friday. It's up a little going to the... I can't honestly, as we hear this, I'd probably be at work. Like, this is the first time in probably a decade I've been at work on Good Friday.
You ain't calling now?
I don't got to call, but it's some stuff I really need to get done. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to Good Friday service. But usually the only thing I do on Good Friday is go to Good Friday service, read a book, sit quietly, or watch movies. Mm-hmm. And text with like few of my close friends, some inspirational words, share some gratitude with them. And then I kind of go black.
Yeah.
To the resurrection. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who's you?
Nero. I think we did that.
We do this podcast. What episode is this?
243.
We've done this 243 times. And you don't know what's next?
Well, you was just so in your bag. I didn't know if you had anything else. I was so enthralled of like just you talking. I forgot to ask to find people to help us reach our goal.
What you mean you were so into what I was saying?
Because
I was telling the people I ain't supposed to be here on Good Friday.
With the shit you was saying, I forgot to ask to find people to help us reach our goal of 2,000 reviews in 2019 by doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating review on Apple Podcasts or on Stitcher.
Yeah.
And then follow us on all forms of social media. Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K.
Exactly.
So go back to you taking off Good Friday or not going to work.
Usually I don't. Much. Like, I usually don't work at all on Good Friday. It's just a time of just gratitude, right? Gratitude, reflection, appreciation. And so it's different actually going into work for a few. I'm only working like a half a day, but that's more than I normally do, right? Like, I go completely black. Yeah. But when I go, I need to decide if I'm going to go to the noon or the 6 p.m. service. You going to go with me? Was that a couple years ago? Did we have a podcast about that?
The last 10 words or something like that?
Was that not last year?
No, it wasn't last year.
Nia, you know what I'm talking about. We might need to go dig that up so folks can listen to it.
I don't know if we had a podcast back then.
Me either.
But I think we talked about it and how I said I was never doing church on a Good Friday ever again.
That like changed it because me, Nia, and Nirm always like catch up for Easter, right? And that'd be our way to connect. And Nirm know me and Nia love the Lord. I mean, Nirm love the Grand Architect, right? But me and Nia, we a little bit more conservative and more traditional in our ways. And so Nirm would play nice and like go to church with us and they'll go to our services and like he wouldn't have pouty face like cancers can. And then Nia was like, because he was new to the area. And he was like, oh, I go to this church. It's really cool. Like, let's go to the Good Friday service. And I think I've like been there before. So I think I was there like the Christmas before. And I was like, yeah, I remember. It was cool, people. Let's go to that service. And honestly, Good Fridays service lasts anywhere. Like the shortest I've seen is a half an hour, but the longest I've seen is 2 hours.
This one was 7 hours long.
And even with the 2 hours, you usually get something to eat. Like there's some type of ham sandwich, a cupcake, candy. Like there's something to break. Like it's some fellowship afterwards. So even if you stay for the 2 hours, you're like, oh, well, okay, I got a little piece of lunch. Give me a little piece of sweet tea and going by myself. But what happened there? What did they do at this one? They took it old school.
They had 7 different preachers.
The last 7. What?
Of the last 7 words. So each preacher had a word.
That's old school Southern Baptist.
And they all preached for an hour apiece. All right. Exaggerating. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour.
It was longer than like a normal church service.
It was long as hell.
It was probably about 4.5 hours.
No, we was there for 5 hours because I counted. We was there
and
for
the
a
thing
very
is,
long
me
time.
and Nia A started looking to each other to about 2 hour mark when we were like, we both kind of glanced at the program to be like, I don't think they're honorary mentions. I think and the thing is, all the pastors said a word. No one was bad. Like I don't remember coming away that like, oh, that wasn't worth it. But it was just long, and it was long with no breaks. And I was like, oh, Nia, if they're gonna do the 7 words, it's gonna be a break in between. And whenever they break, that's just when we'll leave.
No. I was there like a baby.
Nero moving.
I'm trying to stay awake. I'm dozing off. Every time after a word, they got a choir.
They got a choir. It was a selection
song in between, and they're like, "All right, for word number 6."
They didn't say word number 6.
I'm thirsty, or like, "It is finished."
It is finished. Yeah.
Then somebody get up there and say, "Praise the Lord, it is finished." Let me tell you about
why it's finished.
Why it's finished.
And how.
And get into the finish. Just using all types of parables to finish. Get into the finish line. You'd rather be finished than perfect.
Than done.
All types of finished parables. And I'm like, I just want to go home. Y'all promised me brunch. And all the brunch closes, all the brunch stuff closed.
Me and Nia, because one of my secret skills is finding good places to eat. I can find anyone good places to eat, no matter the budget or whatever. Like, it's going to be good. So I had like 2 or 3 backed up. And you're right, Nero. We was like, oh, Nero, when you get there, we're going to have a bomb brunch, have mimosas. You get a little tips. You get a little buzzy, right? Because me and Nia ain't going to drink till we get buzzed. We might have 1 or 2 mimosas. But Nero, if you want to have a whole carafe, we're going to go sit. Then I think we're going to watch just movies. We're going to do a marathon of like DC movies or Marvel. And like literally put back on our pajamas and act like we was having a sleepover until Easter. Like that was the goal.
Not with these 7 words.
Like, and just chill Saturday and just play board games and be amongst each other. But even them 7 words, even me and Neil was like, woo. Because I've also done the 7 words too. But it's like a limit. Like each person I have like 10 minutes. So that, I mean, it's about an hour and a half to do all the preaching, right? Half an hour for the rest of the stuff. So you still at that 2 hour mark. But these were full sermons.
Yeah.
Good sermons. That was old school. That was good. That was an Easter weekend to not forget.
It was so. I had to just leave.
I think I was look. Here I go, vanity again. I was at my lowest weight. I was about to pass out. I was like, I'm so hungry. I just can't.
I went out. Luckily, it was
what Nia tell you to do? Nia, we need Nia to call in and tell this story. What did you? What he was like? Go outside, there.
Go outside.
It's a park down the street.
It's a park down the street. So I just laid on the park bench. The homeless man asked me if I had change. I said, "Don't you see me laying on this park bench?" No, I ain't got no change.
And it was so strange because we went to like the Easter service, and the Easter service was efficient. Like, I think the Easter service actually got earlier than like a normal service was. The pastor was like, and Jesus wept. I guess he said, you should have been here Friday. But you know my church, the multi-generational, you know they going to be out of there. You ain't gonna go with me, Nero. No, please.
I actually went my month this time for my
please, month. Please, Nero. Why won't you go?
Because you're not about to trap me again with these last 7 words.
We'll go to the 6 o'clock one. They can't keep us that late.
We said that about the brunch one. And that shit went all the way until the next time.
It went all the way to because it was one at 12 and 6, and we got out like at 5:30. We were like, should we just stay? Do we do it again?
Right. No, fool me once and fool me ain't gonna fool me again.
But honestly, I do enjoy Easter's one of my favorite holidays, right? Of course, for the meaning of it.
Shit, we need to figure out what we cooking.
Miriam, it's just us.
I know. Are we going to go get a honey baked ham or something?
Oh, well, that line, honey. Shit. You want to see what time it closed? Well, today. Look, sorry, y'all. We planning. You want to see what time it closed today and go just because we need some slices. We don't need a whole ass ham.
Yeah, we could.
And see if they open, we can just go today and just get some slices.
Okay.
All right, sorry, y'all. We don't plan that Easter. But yeah, that's usually a point like where Nia do his signature lamb. I'll do my signature potato salad that only Nia and Niram eats.
And I do devil eggs.
And yeah, I miss us for real. We might have to break down this Easter tradition again. That was a lot of fun. We got some ridiculous memories, but some very good memories from Easter too.
Yeah, we
might have to revisit that. But other check-in for me, nothing much. I'm doing okay. Like I said, I'm still recovering from like whatever I had before, but I will take that back. One thing I am appreciative of, this past few days have been the reason why I moved to California. Like, I don't know what happened to the weather, but I feel like the Lord just turned on the light. And I was like, oh, wow. I guess we were in winter.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I went outside. I was like, wow, it literally feels like a perfectly 70-degree weather. The sun is coming perfectly through the trees. Everything's in bloom. I was like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
And this is also, I think, it's a little nostalgic because we're getting around the year. We're going to have to talk about that, too, from when we moved. Oh, my God, it'll be next week since the year we moved out here. Week, yeah. That's crazy, right? Like, and it feels like that. Like, I feel like the first week we came out here, it was, I told you I just wanted to shout. And I felt like it's been times where I'm just even walking to work or walking outside and have some meetings, and I'm like, ain't God good? So, again, how all that's following along with Easter, like, ain't God good, honey? Nero, what's your check-in?
I don't know. I'm not really feeling the best.
Did you get what I had? I thought it was allergies.
I don't know if it's allergies, but I don't even think I got what you got. Like, I'm having some, like, GI issues. Maybe I got some indigestion.
You pooping? No poop. What's that time you pooped?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Probably been about a week.
What? Since you pooped?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Don't get on this thing lying.
I ain't lying.
Oh, my God.
So maybe that's
you got poison in you.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Listen, Black Love Matters community, you should be shitting daily. What do you mean you haven't shit in a week?
It feel like it.
Okay. No, not feel like, and what was the last time you pooped?
I can't remember last time. No, it wasn't. No.
It can't be a week. You will be dead.
No.
Okay. You'll be dead.
It's probably been about 2 or 3 days.
That's a lot.
Because I remember when I went to go sit right in my pants. You know how you have your pants around your leg?
No. Sorry, y'all, TMI. And Mabel just came. First of all, she busted in the bathroom because she don't like nobody in that bathroom too long.
So she came in there because I left the door cracked. And she slithered her ass through there. And then I'm
she said slithered her?
Yes.
She do begin to little cracks.
And I'm like, no.
I tell her privacy.
Like, get.
Whenever I go in the bathroom, I say privacy and I close the door.
So then, because I'm in the middle of it, so she comes and like walk around and they're going to plop her ass right in my pants around my leg.
Shoo her away.
Yeah.
You got to rock with her. You got to look at each other.
And then she had the nerve to lick my calf. I said, ooh, you a nasty dog.
Nasty.
You a nasty motherfucker.
Keep a nasty kitchen.
Ooh, you're nasty.
Yes, but Black Love Matters community, you should be pooping daily, if not twice a day. That's what normal. You need to get some kombucha or you need to buy some of that medicinal smooth move. And drink a lot of water, though, honey, because when the smooth move hit, it will cramp your stomach up.
Yeah.
Or what's old school? What's the magnesium? I ain't really drink that.
Magnesium citrate. My mom used to have me go down to the store and get.
That would glide through you. It'll glide through you. You know, when you get a certain age, honey, you know, we believe in talking freely here, and it's the truth. You got to you got to stay regular.
I'm about to go fuck around going to Beyonce diet.
Beyonce was just said, we'll talk about it because we've seen it. She was like, I don't eat meat. I don't eat lettuce. I said, Beyonce just eating air. I said, Beyonce, I can't just live off air.
So,
well, yeah, Nero, you need to do something about it. Are you drinking at least a gallon of water?
I'm drinking water.
No, how much?
I'm drinking a lot. I drink about 2 or 3 of those Nalgene bottles. So
that's not a lot.
Yes, it is.
That's like 60-something ounces.
64 ounces times 2? Like times 3?
You a big nigga.
How many ounces in a gallon?
128.
I'm getting that then.
You are not. That's you getting like 90 something.
64 times 3. Even if you just do 60 times 3, that's 180.
What? That ain't how it goes.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's 8 times 3 now. 8 times. That's 80 times 3. Oh, well, if you do 60.
No, 8 times 3 is 24.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
That is true. Yeah, I work for. No. Either way, it's not enough water.
What you mean?
You need to be hitting over 100 ounces. You need to be hitting 128.
I am hitting 100 ounces a day.
You're not. Are you hitting a gallon?
I told you. I am getting.
Answer my question.
I am getting over 180 ounces of water.
You're not drinking 180 ounces.
I'm drinking 3 Nalgene bottles a day.
And they're 30 ounces a piece?
No, they're 64 ounces.
Oh, they're 64 ounces. Yes. Why am I on 30?
I don't know.
Okay. What about your gut health?
I don't know. I need some
kombucha or probiotics.
Some kombucha or some probiotics. I don't know, because I just feel like this.
A brick?
It's not a brick, but I know something going on.
You be farting like Mabel.
No, I ain't been farting. But you know how, like, never mind. I don't even want to go into it.
Shall anybody listening ain't
it'd be like, you know how your breath be stinking, but it ain't you because you brush your teeth. It's because
it done came up your mouth.
It came up your mouth.
Oh my God, Nero. You need to take a smooth move. You need to purge. You really need to go to Good Friday service. Get the enemy out of you.
The enemy. Yeah. Nigga need an enema.
You did. You getting old. You gotta take Miralax. That's how y'all know you getting old. When you gotta take like Miralax and or you have things like, oh yeah, just take a smooth move. That
I know
tea.
What it is.
What?
I've been eating a lot of dairy lately too.
What dairy you been eating?
Well, we done had that damn lasagna from what's the name?
Nah, ain't no scoop of ricotta gonna back you up. Ain't no ricotta gonna do all that. I mean, that's a soft.
And
cheese.
then I have like cheese omelets like every day this week.
Bye. Okay. No empathy for Nero. What else going on with you?
Other than that, just doing a little work. I got some exciting news coming on. That real G's move in silence.
You gotta move in silence.
So
you better thank the grand architect.
Ooh, it came up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for showing up and showing out.
No, but I just got some big things going on. I got a big race coming up in a week or so.
Yeah.
I got some friends coming up. So, it's about to be some fun.
When is that? Next week.
Next week.
Okay, we got some time.
Next week. So, just excited.
You said friends with an S?
Okay. I'm just talking about over a span of time.
Oh, okay.
Not like next week.
Okay, I'm just checking.
It's one friend coming.
Look, I'm like, what's her name?
Oh.
Sansa. I'm like, Sansa, we only got so much chicken.
But we do have some friends supposedly coming up on Friday.
Like tomorrow?
No, next Friday.
Okay. From New York?
We have a friend coming from New York.
Yes.
And we have a friend coming from down south.
Okay. Yeah, I knew about that. I thought it was other ones. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Why are you saying like Nero, I don't like people? Nero always do that. What?
You see your response? Hold up, you said friends. How many?
Because no, y'all don't understand. And I'm sure y'all heard us talk about this. Nero will invite people over or do stuff and like won't give me a heads up. And that's not the fact. Like I don't care if folks come over. Like I enjoy like hosting and stuff. But honestly, when I host, I like to do little things like have bottles of water. Have the windows open, right? Maybe put a couple Mabel toys away. Check with the friends to see if they even like dogs, right? Because if they don't like dogs, we can kind of put Mabel away, right?
No, the hell we can't. This Mabel house.
But Nero, it's some stuff you do when you have company, right? Or and if we have folks spending the night, right? Like let me make because we have like a guest room where we do podcasts and and Nero works, right? Like so we can make sure we can have that space cleared out, aired out. Like it's just certain things you take in precaution when you have
this Mabel
guests
house
coming
too.
Over. That's all. Have a couple extra snacks, right? It's just me, you, and Mabel. If we want some, we'll walk across the street. But if we have folks coming over, we're going to be entertaining, like maybe a splash of wine.
I'm trying to get her ass to cook.
You will not have a guest come all the way across the damn country and be like, "Can you cook me dinner?"
If your guest is a bona fide chef,
I think it's the opposite if they're a chef because it's like Jesus. Can I have a break? No. You will not ask that.
Why not?
I will cook. You will cook. We'll go to dinner. What else is your check-in? Niram don't like to entertain. Niram used to, when we were even younger, Niram used to barely like giving people water. People like, I'm a little thirsty. Niram, go in the fridge.
Go in the fridge and get it.
Jesus. Get a picture. It's just common things.
Nia, you remember when you came to my house for the first time with my mama?
Oh my God, that's what Nia get.
And my mama was like, Nia, honey, you would like some water? He was like, yes, I would love some water. She said, well, you got 2 legs. Go get your ass up and go to the refrigerator and get some.
Compared to even if you come to like my parents' house, like we got couches, blankets, the couch be vibrating, the couch heated, right? Like we got a snack pantry. What would you say? What do we got? We got like a whole pantry.
And you wonder why obesity is real.
Ooh. Anything else going on with you now?
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You gonna take care of yourself though? What you gonna do to take care of yourself? You gonna do a probiotic or kombucha? You need to do a smooth move.
Yeah, well, I got to run this weekend, so
even better. That's gonna run it right out you. Mm-hmm. How long is your run?
Probably do about 12.
Oh yeah, you gotta time that right.
Exactly. I ain't gonna take.
You better start it now. Take it today.
Take it today. Yeah, I'll go get some kombucha today.
Yeah. No, I said smooth move.
I'll do some kombucha. I don't know about no smooth move.
Smooth move, y'all. It's called, what's that tea company called?
Medicinal.
If y'all want an instant, if you want a bowel movement within 5 to 6 hours, take smooth move. Or better yet, go to the Asian market. Some of them Asian markets, and it got like a lady with like, she's bent over, like with her stomach. If you take that, every poison coming out.
That should be having my stomach cramping.
Well, that's because you're not hydrated.
That's why I said I can't even fuck with it.
Yeah, you got to be very hydrated. Yeah, don't take this tea if you're not. If you dehydrated, it'll be painful. But
even
if you
with
hydrate
my 100 ounces of water,
it'll come through. It'll come on out.
That should be.
And I like it because it's more of a plant-based stimulant instead of like the more chemical stimulant. That's why I like the tea. But yeah, it'll hit you though. It'll cramp you up.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on?
So you want into some pillow talk?
Yes. What's pillow talk?
The Mueller report is out.
Oh, they released it.
Yeah.
Oh, more than that. Like, they had a little summary. No, but they released the 1,000-page report or whatever it is.
It's 488 pages.
I only read the little summary when it first. Or I guess it's not the. It was the report that he wrote about the report. I guess.
Oh, the summary of the report.
Executive summary.
So yeah, there's a lot going on. I ain't really getting to it, but it was this one section where Donald Trump was like, "Fuck, my presidency is over with. Jeff Sessions, how could you let this be?" And I was like, "Damn." I'm trying to find. Yeah.
He said it out loud.
Yes, he did, and somebody reported this shit.
Of course they did.
So that was my thing. I was like, here we go. It's a lot of shit. They're talking about impeachment referrals. But my thing is this, they said on May 17, 2017, acting Attorney General. Let's move on to the point where, Jeff Sessions had recused himself, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, according to the written notes by Hunt, when Sessions told the president that special counsel has been appointed, the president slumped back in his chair and said, "Oh my God, this is terrible. This is the end of my presidency. I'm fucked."
No, yeah. That ain't fun. Saturday Night Live is going to run with this.
Yes. The president became angry and lambasted at Attorney General for his decisions to recuse himself from the investigation, stating, "How could you let this happen, Jeff?"
Yeah, why we letting this go this far, my nigga? That's what he said.
The president said the position of Attorney General was his most important appointment and that Sessions had let him down, contrasting that Eric Holder and Robert Kennedy. The Sessions recalled that the president said to him, "You were supposed to protect me," or words to that effect. The president returned the consequences of the appointment and said, everyone tells me if you get one of these independent counsels, it ruins your presidency. It takes years and years, and I won't be able to do nothing. This is the worst thing to ever happen to me.
I mean, he ain't lying, but does it surprise you? I'm surprised everything wasn't redacted.
So, people have showed pictures of things just redacted. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised. Even a report release, I'm surprised it ain't just one black blob. And the only thing is the end. And why are people rating the Mueller report like it's a movie?
They are.
1 out of 5 stars. But that's what lawyers do, though. Like, so anybody who's worked with lawyers, done trial, like, they just write. Like, it's basically who's the best author. That's what I'm wondering. Like, who can write the best fictional narrative?
They are getting.
Who's the best lawyer?
This reads to me as a impeachment referral. The conclusion that Congress.
Is it a impeachment referral?
Yes, the conclusion that Congress may apply the struck laws to the president corrupt exercise the power of office accords with the constitutional system of checks and balances and a principle that no person is above the law.
Just a lot of words.
There's sufficient enough evidence that the president, Donald Trump, obstructed justice to merit impeachment hearings.
And all this means what?
I don't know. I don't know if you get impeached.
Even that's going to take who's our Democratic nominee?
We don't got one.
These other ones keep coming. Who is these white men who keep coming in that look similar?
All of them look the same to me.
Who the white man?
I don't know.
All I know is the Pato and Bernie, but and the Asian guy and Julian. But it's some other white men that done slid in there too. We just need to have an episode and just go through everyone's profile.
Right.
Can we just do it like Best Buy and they have when you compare the computers? I just don't get it.
So there's a lot of things.
I can't guarantee you I'm gonna read it this weekend.
I'm just reading some of the summaries that people are already highlighted and
Maybe
pulled
I can
out.
find a trusted journalist and read their summary. I don't know if it's worth my energy.
But it's some juicy tea in here.
Because I think they're gonna let white people going white. Right?
Yeah. So we don't know what DJT gonna do.
Well, who?
With DJT.
You know what he gonna do? Act like it ain't a deny. Act like it don't exist.
Yeah.
That's what he gonna do.
So should we talk about the Baychella documentary?
Homecoming.
The Homecoming documentary.
We can talk about the Homecoming. I mean, it gets a whole, like, I guess when I think about Homecoming, I do think about HBCUs, but I also think about death. Don't you think like homegoing services?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. I mean, it was great. It was very Beyonce. I mean, I would think I was more appreciative of this album than the documentary.
Beyonce is fucking genius.
She's so...
The fact that it was just a replay.
It was just a replay.
The replay of the YouTube stream with her.
Shut up! No, she had like good cameras. You act like she just went to YouTube and like, hey, can I get that stream y'all had?
And then she took the audio and separated the audio from the video
and gave us 10 minutes of behind the scenes
and gave y'all niggas some behind the scenes.
Can I be a little
and an album of the shit that's already
but
on.
Stop. Us blacks, we like a good live album.
You do.
Us blacks like a good live album. So I won't let you do that.
And I'm just saying she's fucking genius.
And she gave us one song, Before I Let You Go, which is about to be the new summer bop.
She's fucking genius.
Shout out to Frankie Beverly and Mays.
But that's how you do shit. That's how you build wealth.
Yeah.
Like, I was on a conference call today, and that was one of the things they was talking about, like how to create one thing, but have so many renditions of that one thing that you continue to like maximizing that one piece of content that you created. And like, that's what she did.
Yeah. Let's not forget about them high ass jerseys y'all was buying. I thought, oh, that's cute. I think it was like $150. I said, ooh. I said, wait a minute. I'll do this stream though. But no, I thought it was good. Like, I think I was craving more the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Beyonce's a private person. And not even like with her babies, right? Like, I understand like with her babies, her family, that's not something she wanted to reveal. But I'm even just curious about, and maybe because I'm not this type of creative, right? Like, how do you even put together like a set list?
Yeah.
Right? Like, what did she just write in her notebook that down? Or like, are other people, do they bring her versions of it? Like, I'm curious of that type of stuff. Or like the process when they had options to be like, what comes first? The set list, the costume design, or even like the theme? Like, what were the other themes? And of course, I'm sure it's some stuff that she don't want to throw out because eventually she's going to do it. But it's some stuff out there that she's like, no, they can have that, right? Like, how do you put that? That's the stuff I was craving to see. Like, I was grateful to see, of course, her babies. I think that always really grounds everyone, a reminder that although she is Beyonce, right? Yeah. She a mama. She said, I think one of the family scenes, she said, I gotta get home to my 50-11 children, right? Get down to basics. She Blue and Rue and Sermon mama and Sean wife, right? Like, if we peel back the layers, that's who she is, right? But I want to know the creative stuff.
Yeah, I want to also know more about this Derek Dixie guy.
How he just slid on in.
Like, because I'm looking at his LinkedIn.
And did you accept us to be his friend?
I'm about to. I'm on the, he's like what is it, like third?
Oh, that's not too far.
That's not too far. So I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Oh. That know him. But like all the shit he done did, Beyonce Live at Revel concert, Super Bowl with Beyonce, the Miss Carter World Tour, Beyonce Grammy performance, Beyonce VMA Vanguard Award, co-music director of On the Run with Jay-Z and Beyonce, Beyonce's other music Grammy performance.
So when did he start?
They say 7 years ago.
Songs in the Key of Life. Oh, the tribute. Wow. So hit the See More. Has he been with her since day one?
I don't know.
No, it's right there. See More. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It looked like he might have been with her since day one.
Or at least since 2012. Made in America.
Yeah, he had a Miss Assistant Music Director. Then he had a raise.
Mm-hmm. Beyonce and Nicki title performance.
Yeah.
This nigga update his LinkedIn. Chloe and Haley, 2019. On the Run, co-music director for On the Run 2. Look, Beyonce's Coachella performance.
Like, that's why I wish I would have seen a little bit more of, like, the creative.
Yeah.
Or even if it was, like, Beyonce. Of course, I love Beyonce, right? But she didn't have to be in the scenes, right? Yeah. Like, I would love to see, like, how her dance captains put it together. Or how they even do, like, selecting the people.
Yeah. So, because I know Beyonce talked about how, like, she personally, like, selected every person and, things of that sort. And, like, that's cool. But I would just like more of it, like, all right.
Or what you looking for.
Like, yeah, what I'm looking for. Like, this is a set list. Beyonce is like, well, I created this pyramid and things of that sort.
But why?
Well, yeah.
Like, where did that inspire? I would like that unpacked a little bit more.
Yeah.
The why or the how.
Right.
Not that I just did this. That's the what. She gave us the what. But I want to unpack a little bit more. Yeah,
the why or the how. Like, why did you choose this pyramid?
Yeah.
Like, is it significant of, the battle?
That's the academics in us. And why is it important?
I want to know. Is it significant to the bleachers at schools or the battles and bands? Yeah. Like, I just want to know.
Or you just get the most people on here at the time, right? Because sometimes it's as simple as that. But I think that's what I was craving more of. Mm-hmm. Just to get into the creative thought process, or to see what her muses were, right? So even if she had and she didn't have to show us, like, if she just had a quick second where either, or him, right? Derek could have been like, this is what we were thinking. And I know she talked about she was inspired by the time when she would go to the Battle of the Bands with her dad and stuff. But really just, I don't know. I would love to see that. But, like, honestly, just seeing the concert again was lit.
Yeah.
And what is this, our second or third documentary of, I'm sure, of many, many, many? Mm-hmm. Because whenever you see Beyonce, a camera following her. Yeah. So maybe she holding a real sauce for when she get a little more up there.
Because, she
really snatch our money.
She's the content queen. She always got a camera near her.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. I enjoy, like, just her owning blackness. Nirma and I was talking about it, that how come sometimes Beyonce don't get, like, don't get me wrong, Beyonce gets her props. Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes we'd be scared to really put her as just like a bomb entertainer, period. Right? We'd be like, yes, she'd be killing it, queen, blah, blah, blah. But, and I know I don't want to have an argument of Beyonce versus like Michael Jackson, right? Because I think Michael Jackson is his own lane, right? Yeah. But I also think Beyonce is her own lane too.
I would say,
right? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think people give her that a lot. Because they be like, oh, the Beehive, they crazy, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that. This bitch, excuse my French, have done a lot of shit. Yeah. And not only done a lot of shit, have done a lot of shit and stood in her blackness while doing that. Yeah. Where a lot of other bigger black artists back in the day, because I'm sure they couldn't do it, did not align that closely to black community. Yeah. They were black adjacent and they had bops for us, but everything they do and every way they move was not centered around blackness. Where I would say in the last few years, that is what Beyonce has done. Yeah. Has been centered towards blackness or people of color. Period, point blank. And that's something that deserves a shine, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And I would argue that she's like our modern day Michael Jackson.
Yeah, of course. She's one of the best entertainers. Like, she's the entertainer to see. Yeah. Like, when we look back, like, just like Michael, Diana, Mariah, Whitney, Beyonce's in that conversation.
Like, you know, if and when we have our kids and shit, and, they get I just think about when, like, my parents was talking about, for example, the first time they seen like Rick James live, or
Yeah.
the first time they seen like Michael
Prince.
Jackson live, or like Prince live, and how much they had to save up money to go get it because the
Same,
ticket was
yeah.
high.
Yeah.
But when they went, they just felt like
They got their life.
they got their life right. And I feel like the Beyonce is giving us like these same experiences.
Yeah. And I don't get folks giving her props though.
Yeah. You know, say what you want to say. You know, haters be like she overrated. Haters be like blah blah blah. And that, you know, you got your opinion, but the thing is, like,
the moves she making,
the moves that she making, and
your fave can never.
the shit that she's doing, your fave can never do.
Never. And there's some respect deserved to be on that. So I appreciated that. And also I just appreciate her even being real, honey. When she was talking about, you know, I had these children. I was 200 pounds. I also want to be like, all right, Beyonce, relax. You're 200. Relax. And you're a taller girl. Relax. There was a few of us black, but we held our breath. Like we sucked in our stomach a little bit. But like the idea of preeclampsia and toxemia, right? All this stuff she had to go through as a rich, well-to-do black woman.
And she vegan. That was my other thing. I said, Beyonce got all these damn ailments and she vegan?
But that goes back to how hard it is for black women to give birth in America. I think the statistics came up that America is the most dangerous place for black women to have a baby. Because something happens with the baby or something happens with the woman. More likely than not. So I just appreciate her being transparent about that and saying it was a hard pregnancy and bouncing back from that. And like, it's something about that. And also the idea she keeps saying she wanted representation. She said, when I want folks to look up here, I want them to see some shit they ain't never seen.
Yeah.
On TV, right? Or in Coachella. Or even in situations where she was like calling Jay-Z, which was weird, right? That's how you know you got money. When you got to tell your assistant, call my husband, and then the assistants call each other and be like, did he say is Mr. Carter there?
Yeah.
And it's like, did an assistant? That was a little much. But that's rich people. And then she's like, oh, I fit in my outfit. And he was like,
oh, cool. Hey, yay.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And I'm thinking me and Jay-Z was thinking the same thing. Like, you're Beyonce. Just go buy another one. Look, just go make a whole nother one, honey. You kept that. But it was good. It was real. Like, it was a sickening thing. Shout out to the HBCUs, the step and the dancing. The step and the dancing was sick, though.
Yeah.
And being someone who's Greek, it was interesting to see. I'm always, I don't know, sometimes protective of that, though. I'm always protective of that culture.
Because you like it only belongs to Greeks.
No, it doesn't only belong to Greeks, but I do get a little protective of that culture, especially when white people come around, because white people take everything. They rob, pillage, and steal everything.
I know. Look at Ohio State's marching
right?
band.
It's just, I always want to, but I think Beyonce presented it in a very not approachable way, but respectful is not a word. But you know just how white folks, sometimes you'll show them a sliver of your culture.
And they'll take it all.
And you'll be like, how the hell did you think that was your culture?
Next thing you know,
they doing river dance and shit and calling it stepping.
And next thing you know, white Greeks going to be having probate shows and they going to
be Exactly. So I think I'm always hesitant when I kind of see that behavior. Not from other black people, but when it's shown to the whites. But I don't know. What else you thought, Nero? Lift Every Voice, sickening.
Yeah. You know, did she release that before I let you go?
Yeah, it's on it's on the last song on the Homecoming album.
Oh, okay. That's going to be a nice little bop.
Yeah. But shout out to Frankie Beverly Mays for all you niggas born in 1995.
Who didn't know who the hell that was?
That is the ultimate boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That is a classic. Okay, don't forget. And the thing is, almost, I feel like every time I play the Beyonce version, I need to go back and play the. Shout out to, I think Frankie Beverly and May still tour. Come on, she actually should have ended Homecoming with that. That would have been too lit.
It would have.
Actually, Frankie Beverly and Mays, all you niggas born in 1995 or later, just put that on Pandora or Greatest Hits, and it's a bop.
That is a nice little summer bop.
Every Sunday. I can't think of a song that I'm like, I can't think of a Frankie Beverly and Mays song I fast forward through.
It's a family reunion.
Wrong people. That's
I know,
the OJs.
but that's gonna come
that's
up on
the
the
feel.
thing too.
Yeah. What's your favorite OJs? I'm not OJs. Frankie Beverly and Mays song.
There's so many of them.
Mine's got to be Southern Girl.
Oh.
Southern Girl. Hey,
I want to have to say before I let you go. That was like my jam.
Or mine's is The Golden Time of Day. That's the golden. That living in California yesterday. That's what it felt like.
The golden time of the day.
Anything else about Baychella you got, Nero? It was good. Watch it. It's for the culture.
It is for the culture. You know, it was definitely dope. You know, it just left me wanting a few things.
Yeah. I think I was more, like I said, I'm more here for the album. The album will be played all summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just background music. Homecoming is definitely barbecue cookout music.
It is.
What you think?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
We got to get a barbecue grill. Speaking of that,
I don't know what's allowed. It's a lot of trees. You know, I'm not a propane girl.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to begin cooking on a propane grill. All I know is about charcoal.
It's like cooking on the stove.
Oh, Chad, why don't I just do it in my house? What's the difference? Do it still get the smoky flavor?
No, you got to add wood chips and shit at the bottom.
Oh my God! Or liquid smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Well, it's still gonna have smoke because it's still a fire, but you know you got to do like shit like soak wood chips next to it.
The steam is not the word, but yeah, the essence. I guess it's still the smoke come from it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, y'all go watch it. It's Beyonce. It's for the culture. It's one of them things. Like I feel like it's almost an old school thing. You remember back in like what was that, the 90s? Like, and all the artists used to do like concerts.
Yeah.
I'm almost even thinking about like gospel concerts. Y'all remember that concert that Karen Clark Sheard recorded at the church, and like she'll like cut in and out while they're like did you ever see this? Yeah. Like, and she'll like cut in and out and be like, I did this song. That's when she had braces, because I just wanted to show like me and what I meant. And then it'll cut to like a Balm in Galilee. like that's what it reminded me of, right? Y'all remember I'm talking about like be them old school recorded type concerts.
I was gonna say, what was that? Patti LaBelle live in Paris or something like that.
Oh, that's another one too. I think my parents had one with Luther Vandross, and there was another one with Kirk Franklin. He was known for doing some concerts. Mm-hmm. And I remember we would just have them on tape, and like cookouts or Sunday morning, you would just put them on in the backyard.
Right.
Speaking of Sunday morning, do Bobby Jones gospel still come on? Shout out to the churchy people out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, you do, Nero. As much as your mom go to church, I'm sure Bobby Jones was the backdrop. Bobby Jones was on about 10, 15 years.
No.
Shout out to him.
Only people I know is Joel Osteen and Creflo Dollar.
I didn't believe Creflo Dollar was a real thing until like you niggas kept saying his name. Like I thought it was like almost like a Boondock skit.
No.
I said it's really a pastor called Creflo Dollar.
That's his name, Creflo.
I said you all play too much with the Lord name. Like, don't do this. And they was like, no, he's a real person.
He is real.
You know, I ain't never wrong Lil Joel Osteen. I listen to Lil Joel Osteen, and I like his podcast. He'll give you a little piece of something. This is my Bible. It is what I say I am.
It do what it say it gonna do.
It do what it say it gonna do. Now go get yourself in a good Bible-driven church.
Right.
And get saved.
God bless you.
God bless you. I got saved so many times by Joel Osteen.
You ready to do this?
We're doing Shout Out Friday, y'all. Yeah, you know we're just gonna do Shout Out Friday because you know it is Good Friday, so you know we got to go be in quiet meditation and prayer. We're supposed to keep this to only 45 minutes, but you know I run my mouth too much.
All right, we can still cut it off. Well as always.
Oh, don't do that. Come on, you starting with the Shout Out Friday?
Yeah, so Shout Out Friday for all the new listeners. If you leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating review on Apple Podcasts or on Stitcher, or send us an email or voicemail, we'll play it on the show. You know, because it's just a way for us to reach out and reach back.
Yeah.
So we got a couple. This one says, I am 6 months behind from Queen Deisha.
Okay.
And it says, hey guys, I'm not sure how I got so far behind on episodes.
Yeah.
But I miss hearing you guys. The show makes me laugh so hard. Every episode, something is said that get me to reminisce about a better time. Can't wait to hear what happens on the episodes I miss. But I hope that I didn't miss the live show.
No, not yet. We really need to do that. We got to. Because I meant to give a shout out to Chris and Carlos. They did their live show.
Yeah.
I don't know how I missed it because I would have got tickets. Y'all know I ain't on social media like that. And like when I do check in via Black Club, that shit done passed. Y'all could have sent something in the email to be like, hey, y'all gonna buy a ticket? Even if you don't come, buy a damn ticket, and then we could have gave it away on the podcast or something. But shout out to y'all.
But shout out to them.
Yeah.
They said, this show makes my day go by fast. Keep being blessing to each other and all your fans. Yeah. We got one that says, favorite podcast from Damo Price. And it says,
what's that say?
Damo Price.
Oh.
Damo.
Dami?
Damo.
Oh, go ahead.
Dami.
I said, who don't get a full government?
Price, and it says, I listen to you guys every morning on the way to work and back home. I love how real the conversations are and how it feels like I'm just sitting at the table listening to my cousins talk. Continue to do what you do. Keep it real.
Thank you. I'm reading next ones.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review by
a bunch of letters.
CT, I don't give a fuck FDGK. And it says, hey, y'all. Niram, are you going to do this?
No, go ahead.
How are you going to, like, cause I think people, when they put their names and they really want Niram to say it.
What? To Nigel?
No.
To Nigel?
Thank you.
To Nigel?
You see how long it took Niram to get it?
To
I think the second one.
To nigga ill.
I've never seen Niram put accents on such different words. I'm like, Niram acts like English is a second language to him. Like the certain accents he put on the words. I was like, what? Have you ever heard that? It says, look, if you're a new listener, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Balancing a relationship while managing to keep your own identity, and y'all have to try to be as transparent as possible. Who faces you may never see 3 days out of the week. That takes talent. Keep it up. Ooh, we go show. I ain't nothing special.
Yeah, nigga shady.
I know that's shady. That's good and shady. I love it though. They ain't never lied. What a lie. What a lie.
What a lie.
The next one we got is from Stitcher, and it's a 5 out of 5 stars.
Maybe are you licking my stomach? Oh, that's your hand.
That's me, Nero.
Oh,
Lord.
I didn't know. Maybe I had jumped up and started licking the side meat off the side of the chair. I said, what?
She's just hungry, honey. She wants some type of assault.
Right.
This is Adriana. Says, I'm black, they mad. Oh, I think we've heard from her before.
Yeah,
Yeah. And says, where the reviews at? So I'm drawing the conclusion that everybody has an iPhone, and that is the reason it's only a small amount of reviews on Stitcher in retrospect to the amount of black people that have access to the internet. I just cussed Comcast out about going up on my internet price. Black love all day, every day. She get up people cussing out people on Stitcher.
I'm telling you, because Stitcher don't show no love.
And then she gonna talk about the niggas I know with internet, because niggas do be on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You silly. Thank you for the support, sis. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got emails. We got an email from Happy Nappy, and it says Midwest Family. It says, hey, y'all.
Hey.
This is Happy Nappy. So I watched the funeral as well. What was it? That was my babe's favorite rapper.
Yeah.
More because of his knowledge and how he carried himself.
I agree.
It was hard for us. I watched every interview he had. He was so bright and gangsta at the same time.
Yeah.
We said he was very active in the community. Yep. It was great. It was a great going home. It was great home going, and they were willing to share his service with the community. It was just Jermaine Dupri dumbass talking about he was Jesus.
That's why I remember getting that snippet.
Yeah,
and and don't get me wrong, Nipsey never referred to himself as that, right? Like that's why he never talked about that, right? But I was like, what is niggas wrong with niggas? You know, he ain't rap tight since Janet left him.
His ass just wants somebody to mention his name.
Like, you know, people in mourning, and here you go, talking just as crazy.
She says, okay, Nyambis, I'm usually on your side, but I feel near him about the shy.
Y'all about to get on me about who is it, Reggie or Brandon?
The way Nyambi feel about Beth is how I feel about Brandon's girlfriend. I ain't forgave her ass from the last season. She stay on that I'm too good for yourself ass. Bye, bitch.
You think though, sis? I don't think she thinks that.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah.
No.
She got a couple brownie points for giving him a couple dollars, but let's not forget he's a good chef.
He is, yeah. He's great. He's excellent. He's excellent at what he does. He should own his own restaurant. He should be a restaurateur.
And he had a good job, but crazy shit just started happening to him.
Yeah, nigga shit.
I believe both people should support each other and making sacrifices but his girl don't know if she want to be with this nigga, and that ain't as privileged as her.
Now, I will co-sign what sis just said. I don't think I articulated that well enough. I think sis really loves him, but I don't know if she's really knows what it means if you about to be with this nigga. Because it ain't just him, right? Like, if she goes into this family, it's mama, it's Coogie, R.I.P., right? It's all of that, right? And you can't just compartmentalize that. Like, it's all of that. And she has to be willing to take all of that in, too.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think she really know what she wants this. She might like the idea of him, right? He might do some hood tricks she ain't never seen before. I agree. You right on that.
Her parents discusses me on how they look look down at black men that got a trade and came from poverty and alcoholic mother. I keep telling you, just because he didn't go to Morehouse, and it don't make him less.
Child.
Brandon's girl should have checked her parents, as she can't stand on farm ground.
No.
With her. With her changing with the wind.
You said she what's it called, that fickle. When the wind blows, she like a feather.
Okay, I'm done with her.
Okay.
That was dope how Brandon let Reg get credit for that food at the service as the mama looked down on him with disgust.
Which was funny, right? Yeah. I didn't appreciate the mom, right? Because she acting like her son is just a pillar of the fucking community.
Well, she know Reg was in the fucking game.
And she knew her son was into some shit too, right? So that don't give her the right to look down on some other dude, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you pot, black, kettle, black.
Right.
Now, I don't agree with that.
So they can be even Steven and stop playing these control games.
Yeah.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. You know, you right, sis. I can see, like, both of them got. I think I was hard on Brandon. I still stand firm what I said about Brandon. But you're right. I could have been a little more critical of sis. Because I don't think they're gonna last.
You don't think so?
No. I think she likes the idea of him. I don't think she knows. Like, I think if it was just them in isolation, they would be golden. But I don't think she's gonna be able to take him and his family and all the shit that come with it.
Yeah, she want a Jack and Jill type of nigga.
Yeah. What? Oh, you think? Oh, I see what you're saying. That's a part of Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Even them niggas be kinda. But yeah, he get a lot more stuff going on.
Yeah, nigga rough around the edges.
Yeah, But the thing is, it's not just him, right? It's not like he rough. But his family rough.
But his family it's the whole jagged. Environment.
Yeah, it's not necessarily him. I don't think he's really like. I think he got sense, right? Like I think he has a vision on once he wants to do and how to execute it. I think he just don't have the resources, or the influence to get there, right? But like he has the skill set, right? Compared to some of his other family, where it's like niggas just want to do nigga shit, right? I don't think he want to just sit around. What's the little mean and do nigga things? Like I think he wants to have his own restaurant. Like I think that's what Brandon wants to do. But I'm not sure if his family has a vision like this. Like I don't think his family's like, oh, if we only had this resource, we could be so great, right? I think they just in the environment, they just in it, and I think that's a different mentality.
Yeah.
Anyway. The next one is from ROG. It says, tough motherfucker. Oh, Lord, you probably should read this now. It says, so yeah, I got talked into on a Spartan last summer. I'm glad I did it, but not sure I will ever do it again. I wish someone had warned me it was going to be at an old ski resort. We tried to tell y'all. Niram, you told us, what was that, 2 weeks ago? So that translated into climbing mountains in addition to all the obstacles. Thank God for my hubby who literally pushed me up the hills. I mean, literally held me so I wouldn't fall back down the hill, pulled me up over the walls, and yes, I'm over 200 pounds. I was really nice at first when folks would run past me, literally running up the mountains and shouting, keep going. But after the 20th person in offers of encouragement, you just want to say, shut the fuck up. But yes, everyone is encouraging for what it's worth when you feel like you're dying. The thing that really pissed me off was the fact that I actually trained for the thing and the hubby didn't, and he was just breathing through this thing, even the stupid spear throwing challenge that everybody was missing. My husband walked up and target like he been throwing spears his whole fucking life, like that nigga from Wakanda. I bet you stopped to look at this motherfucker like, what do you do in your pastime? So I'm thinking you providing for the household, working, maybe playing with the children.
No, this nigga.
But this nigga's
doing
Wakanda
games.
He at the Wakanda games. He wasn't the ones that when like the world go to the apocalypse, he just become like a chief and we all dead. That's how it be. Where am I at? Anyways, congrats, Niram, on getting through the case. I know it was like just to get through when you're heavy and able to do things that people naturally don't see you doing because the way you look. It's amazing feeling. Keep breaking barriers. I agree, because it is something about that. Like, it's so inspiring to be able to go through that, and like, and I would say as a black woman, right? So I know, I don't want to steal your light, Niram. I know you as a black man, you as what we call a big black man, king size. As a king-size black man. That sound better. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
A king-size black man. Okay. But it is something for being a black woman, right? And to being a black woman, that's a fuller black woman too, right? I think and I put me in that category, right? We're looked at a certain way, right? And we're seen as strong, but I don't know if they necessarily see us as physically strong to do that type of stuff. So it is a huge accomplishment. And whenever I see women like doing any type of running, any of them Spartan races, I don't care, right? Like that's a word. But you right, sis, I would have been mad. I would have been undercover mad. Look.
That nigga threw that spear bullseye.
What the fuck? It reminded me of a Lifetime movie. you know when you out camping, y'all know I'm setting up the Lifetime movie, and then all of a sudden you start looking sideways at your partner. Who is this nigga? Look, you start Googling on your phone.
Right.
Like,
who the hell is this nigga? You doing a Google reverse image search.
He an assassin.
Who the hell is this?
Oh my goodness! But thank you for sharing and congratulations. I love to hear that. Like I haven't put that in the universe, but I would love to do something like that. But I can't tell y'all because I know y'all gonna hold my feet to the fire.
What you mean? Didn't Tam already send you an email talking about here's a 1 miler?
Yes. But I had never committed to say I was gonna do it. Yeah, I know. But I put stuff out there. I like to really back it up. I just don't know if I'm in the space.
Well, that's the thing, though. You got people who know you in real life.
I know. They like, "Hey, sis,
I heard you talking about this on the podcast.
So is you fake now?" I never placed you for a fake bitch, but
here you go to support your movement.
Here's the receipts. So that's why y'all knows I be very careful what I say I'm gonna do on this podcast. So I got folks hold me accountable. They'll just slide in my text message like, well, I'm praying for you. Did you ask the Lord? Like I did not. And I do want to do something, but I just can't. That's not something I can promise right now, honey. Well, before 40, how about that?
That shit ain't no hoe.
I know. You remember before 40?
I had 3 cornbread fed ass white boys.
Ooh, them be the ones, them country fed ones that just be thick.
Them motherfuckers. I told you, it got to the point. I was like, I was like, fuck you, fuck all y'all.
They was built like pit bulls.
I got to the point. I said, you know what? We can stop doing all this shit. Oh my God. Get my ass on a little gator truck and take my ass back down to the mountain.
What a bus.
Take my ass back home.
What you say when you tried your first marathon? They kept coming and saying, "Hey, big fella,
hey, big man, you ain't got on this bus."
You was looking for the bus.
I was.
Lord, is there a bus? Lord, be a bus.
When I seen that sign that said no car access beyond this point, and there was a big ass hill in front of me, I was like, shit.
Did you want to call me like I did when I fell in New York?
Yeah.
Come pick me up. Where you at? On the hill.
Just come get me.
You got to figure it out.
I'm just gonna roll. I'm either have to roll down the hill.
I thought you was gonna play me. You a strong black woman. Figure it out. I would have got there. Figure it out. We got some voicemails.
Yeah, we got 2. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna have to airlift my ass.
Airlift? I wonder why insurance? We can't get no insurance. Anthem said bye.
And they said, fuck no.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we got 1.
Okay, we got 1 voicemail?
I think we got 2.
Okay.
Yo, Niram and Iambi, how you doing? What up, though?
Hey, what up, though?
I'm just calling to wish you guys a beautiful and prosperous weekend filled with love and peace and positive vibes. Thank you again for bringing this podcast, of Black love to the people, man. We really need it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I look forward to hearing your voices, man. I love this podcast, and I love what you guys have been able to achieve, and I wish you nothing but, peace and happiness along this journey, and I'm going to be taking this journey every step with you guys. As you know, I'm an avid supporter. I've been here since day one. So
yes.
Love you guys. Send you peace and talk to you again soon. Later.
That's what's up.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Sir Jeffrey, you've been there. It's a few folks who've been ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
I've been actually thinking, because Niram still got that survey results he ain't shared out to people. But I was thinking of reaching out to some one of our earlier listeners and doing some type of panel or round table or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it would just be fun, just to spice it up a little bit.
Let's see. I don't know if we played this one.
Probably have.
This one's from April 26th. I mean April 6th.
April.
Yeah.
What month is it now?
April.
I mean.
April 6th. I can't remember because when we was off last week.
Hey, y'all. It's Tanaja. I heard myself on the podcast the other day. I was like, damn, what the hell I was talking about? I can barely understand myself. But what I was saying was...
Okay, there we go.
Nyambi, acrimony was terrible.
I told you.
I can't believe you sat there and said that it was okay. That was
Acrimony.
I love Acrimony.
Okay, like I can't believe Hulu even bothered to put that thing on. Put that doggone movie up, and I can't believe Tyler Perry really sat up there and why he put CGI. How did Taraji
get on that boat?
How did the lady get on the boat? And also, I was trying to say, if y'all get a chance on Hulu, it's a show called The Act. All right, it's about a crazy white woman.
Yeah.
They all about crazy white women.
Ain't they?
But yeah, Acrimony was terrible, and I'm mad at you for suggesting it previously. And yeah, watch The Act, because when I tell you this shit gonna blow your black ass mind, ooh, white people are crazy.
They are.
Right, y'all have a good day. Hey, Mabel.
I love Acrimony.
Acrimony was,
but it's so bad it's good though. It's that category. It's not like Color Purple. Like I love Color Purple because the acting's on point, the visuals are on point. It's right in line with the book, right? Like Whoopi giving it, Oprah giving it, right? That's why I love Color Purple, right? It make you cry. Acrimony is so bad.
It's not so bad it's good.
Yes, it is. I'm thinking about. I seen it was on Amazon Prime. Almost hit play.
Jesus, no.
Y'all really hate. You know what? I wonder, is there like an underground? It has to be an underground cult following for Acrimony, because I'm not the only one who's seen it and was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can get with this a little bit. Not even a little bit, y'all. It ain't nobody out there who liked Acrimony. It had the potential though, didn't it?
It did, but when he started doing them PowerPoints,
with those different words,
Acrimony, and had the definition, I was like, oh. That fucked me up the most.
No, but y'all haters is still on that ship. Just use creative.
No, it had too many damn plot holes. That damn, how the hell she get on that boat?
I enjoyed it. But it's so bad it's good, y'all. It's not Color Purple, What's Love Gotta Do It, enjoy it. It is, what's a horrible movie?
Acrimony.
It's like Lifetime.
Oh, y'all Soul Plane?
I didn't like Soul Plane.
It was a horrible movie.
Yeah, Soul Plane was pretty bad. It reminds me of Lifetime on Sundays. You know, sometimes you'll turn on Lifetime and it'd be like a theme. It'd be like Crazy Stepmother. And like every movie is surrounded by a crazy stepmother. And like one movie just folds into the other. Or like a thing would be like Intruders. And it would just talk about people breaking in folks' houses.
Intruder Week.
Like that's what they'll do. Like Mother's Day weekend, they'll be like Angry Mothers or like I Love You Mom. Or one weekend they had like All About Dogs or something. Like that's how bad Acrimony is. So once you start like tumbling into it, it's like, well, I can't turn away now. I have to see what we're going to end with this. Also, y'all, we actually seen Little. We'll talk about it on Monday. But y'all see they got y'all seen The Dog's Purpose.
Part 2.
I love A Dog. Well, I'm talking about the first one, The Dog's Purpose. Y'all know they coming out with Dog Purpose Part 2. I want to sneak Mabel in. It almost made me leave the theater.
Talking about Nero, let's go get Mabel.
Let's go get Mabel. What's Mabel's purpose in our life?
I don't know.
Child, she was mad at us when we came home. She done ripped up one of my Trader Joe's bags. Almost got cussed out. How'd she rip up that bag?
Because she ain't the angel you think she is. Keep trying to tell you.
All right, y'all. Y'all know it's Good Friday. I got to get on to my quiet meditation with the Lord. Y'all enjoy y'all rest of y'all Holy Week. Take some time to reflect. But you know we're going to be back with you on Monday. Close us on out now.
You sure? Even if we ain't.
Because Monday is holy. It is Easter Monday, honey. I need to take Easter Monday off. Right. But we'll give y'all a little piece of something.
I might change my mind. So he is risen just like he said he was.
Just like he said he was. Come on. Because it's in his word. That's Neil's favorite part of Easter.
Just calling people. He is risen.
He's risen. Come on.
To submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To leave a comment about anything we talked about, head on over to that website. We also got that SoundCloud, and we got that voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.